Noreen, in about 2 hours, those candidates will be on the stage behind me here at Liberty University Center for Music and Worship. We are actually in the concert hall, and I want to give you a look around. Take a look. We're on the ground floor, but this thing is actually 3 levels. There's a second level, third level, and then on the ceiling, this is acoustically tuned. This is a state-of-the-art facility that holds about 1,100 people. I got to tell you, I've been in a lot of concert halls in my life, and this ranks right up there with the best of them.
Right now to Mark Spain live. He is one of the moderators for tonight's debate. Mark?
That's right, Noreen. We've moved outside the Center for Music and Worship to show you the sign wars that are going on here tonight at Liberty University between these candidates. You've got Ed Gillespie, Corey Stewart, and Frank Wagner. Those are the candidates that will be here for tonight's debate, which, of course, we are telecasting live on ABC 13 beginning at 7 o'clock. The man behind tonight's debate is, of course, former Congressman Robert Hurt. This is your baby. Why is it important to do something like this?
Well, you know, Liberty University has played a big role in educating the public by having huge events in the past that attract big names on big issues. I think that the Center for Law and Government, which is a new center that's been created this year, will be a home for this type of debate. And so this is perfectly consistent with the vision that we have for using Liberty's prestige and platform for educating the public about elections and making sure that we elect good men and women to public office. And this debate is going to be a part of that.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Again, we're televising this debate tonight at 7 on ABC 13. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to speak live with Jerry Falwell Jr. about what tonight's event means to him, this university, and the community. Reporting not live now at Liberty University, Mark Spain. Let's go back to you.
If you take a look behind me, you'll see all of these little lights. Those are candles being held by people who were able to make it out for this memorable occasion.
For a life well spent on this earth we're lent.
The community and several Virginia Tech student organizations capped off the Day of Remembrance with a candlelight vigil. Faculty members who were there 10 years ago were among those reflecting and remembering the 32 fallen Hokies.
For 10 years, we've seen Virginia Tech work hard to create a community and work together to honor those friends of ours, students and faculty that we lost.
Andrew Becker organized the first memorials after the tragedy.
Every day it's with us, but in this way it allows us to do it more publicly and more together.
It's a beautiful ceremony. I think it brings everybody from this beautiful Hokie nation together, and other people too. And we can only hope and pray for the best for all kinds of things to happen when we come together like this.
Generations of alumni say they're glad to see the rays of light shining through the darkness.
We are a nation, and I think the whole United States as a whole supports us, and it's great to see that light being passed from the victim's family all the way around to everyone.
And we walked in
As mentioned throughout our coverage, there are more events planned over the upcoming weeks. You can get those details on our ABC 13 app. In Blacksburg, Valencia Jones, ABC 13 News.
Are you hurt anywhere? Only on my head.
Multiple children lost their lives.
It's hard to forget the images of November 21st of that fatal Tennessee school bus crash, killing 6 children.
She was the sweetest little girl you ever wanted to come in contact with.
Police say the bus driver was 24-year-old Jonthany Walker. They say Walker was driving well over the posted 30-mile-per-hour speed limit when he lost control of that bus. And it happens more than you would like to know.
KMS for an accident, property damage.
Actually, I got a bus, I think it's been about 2 years ago, speeding in the Timberlake school zone, 41 and 25 school zone, so he's 16 miles per hour over the speed limit.
In service, vehicle 25, and I'll be in North Tuesday.
I know a couple of the other officers have stopped school bus drivers also, and have written them tickets for speeding.
We went out over the course of 3 days.
247. Go ahead.
Clocking 12-plus buses with Lynchburg Police Department to find out how fast your children's school bus drivers are going.
It's 19.
The speed limit at our location here, 35 miles per hour.
35 to 35. Yeah, another one. 38, not speeding, 33.
Most of the buses under the speed limit, but some.
Yep, 45. 47. Slow down.
This is 35 miles per hour?
Yeah.
That's right, more than 12 miles an hour over the speed limit. Both of those buses didn't have children on them. I showed some parents what I found.
I think that somebody needs to do something about that bus driver.
Oh, God. Wow. I wouldn't let my child ride the bus.
It's a good thing it's not my kids on. Yeah, somebody needs to answer to that.
That somebody is Jason Ferguson, Transportation Director of Lynchburg City Schools.
How many times can they be caught speeding in a bus?
That is very rare. Within 10 years, I've had 2 drivers that have been ticketed speeding in a school bus.
Okay. And then what happened to them?
I believe that they were convicted and lost points on their driving record.
Okay. Were they fired?
No.
Okay. We went out with LPD. We clocked about 12 buses in all. Mm-hmm. Most of them under 25, under the speed limit. 2 of them were speeding. Mm-hmm. And I have this video and I want to show you.
Okay.
Okay?
You know what road that was on?
Oddfellows Road.
Oddfellows.
So we were 13 over. Yep, 45.
So what is your reaction to that?
Well, my reaction to that is it's something that needs to be addressed.
Since Jason Ferguson can't be everywhere when his buses are out on the roads, LCS has installed monitoring systems in their buses that track speeds. They also have footage he can pull if he receives a complaint from parents. So what's the penalty if a school bus driver is caught speeding?
I'm going to pull that driver in and speak with them.
And then do they get fired? Do they get, how many chances do they get before?
That really comes into personnel issues that really aren't something that we discuss.
For these men and women, marching is a part of life at VMI.
Press right. Within the first hour that a cadet comes to VMI, they start learning how to march, and they march throughout their cadetship. But they don't do this.
This means a formation that includes almost the entire school, rows of 15 across, marching down Pennsylvania Avenue in front of the newly sworn-in President of the United States. It's a tradition that dates back to 1909 and Howard Taft's inauguration. Since then, the Corps has marched in 15 parades, including those for Presidents Wilson, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Reagan, and Obama. First-classman Wynn Haslam says it's hard to put into words what the significance of this day means to the cadets who will march.
That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and college is 4 years. That's only going to happen once, and for most people, it's not going to happen at all. It's just here at VMI, this has become somewhat of a tradition, really.
These cadets will put in hours of practice before marching in the inaugural parade, but this is just the beginning. The men and women have a long Friday ahead of them. That day begins at around 6:30 in the morning when they get up, have breakfast, then board the 30 buses that will take them to Washington. Once there, they go through a security check.
They have it down to a fine science. They put 1,500 cadets through in about 15 minutes last time we did this.
Then it's a matter of waiting for their turn to show off their skills.
Once you see us on camera, you'll realize just how impressive this entire thing is. 1,500 young people who want to be someplace, doing the very best in their ability to do it right.
Preserve, protect, and defend. Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
I'm really glad that he's president. I enjoyed that he was talking about the future, and then he really wants to make America great again.
He spoke what I think most Americans want to hear, and that's why he got elected.
Our country, our voice.
You know, our communities can't afford to just give him a chance.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Build a wall. Build a wall. He's fooling all of you. He's lying. That's right, boo Trump, brother. Boo this man. God loves all of us. What about the Muslims? You love the Muslims? You love the gay people? You love God love gay people? Oh, amen. Well, you guys should tell Trump that, because I don't think he knows.
Brad Keselowski finished runner-up to Jimmie Johnson here in the fall, but there were no seconds this time for the Deuce. Keselowski passed Kyle Busch with 43 to go and pulled away for his first win at Martinsville.
This is one I'm never going to forget and going to be thankful for a long time. And one clock's nice, of course, but I'd like to have another.
It's Ford's first win here since 2002 in Team Penske's 1,000th Cup start.
It felt like we were due, and you know, if you ever can be, this is probably one of those tracks. And today was one of those days where we persevered in a special way.
You know, you put a set of tires on and you lose 3/10, so. That was pretty shameful, but you know, we come home P2, so that's all we had.
Second didn't sit well with Busch, nor did a bump from Ricky Stenhouse at the end of stage 2 that cost Busch a stage win. Chase Elliott got the bonus point.
Do whatever you want, you know, it's going to come back and bite you one of these days, so you just got to always remember, you know, race car drivers are like elephants. They remember everything.
Elliott finished the race third, his first top 10 in 4 races here at Martinsville.
At this place, I was way much improved than I've ever been here in the past, which I thought was great.
Martin Truex won stage 1 but wound up 16th. 5-time Martinsville winner Denny Hamlin finished 30th. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s struggles continue. A blown radiator ended his day. Jr. finished 34th. 9-time Martinsville winner Jimmie Johnson finished 4th in stage 2 but could never mount a charge in the final stage, winding up 15th. The series moves to Texas Motor Speedway next Sunday. At Martinsville Speedway, Dennis Carter, ABC 13 Sports.